Hey everyone, it's Neptorka here, back for another reaction video. We have a FeH channel. Was not expecting this in the middle of April, but let's go ahead and see what we got here.
Hey, FeH! You seem
Hey,
a little
FeH.
heavy-headed. Oh, FeH! Hello there, summoners! As always, I, FeH, have hatched all sorts of exciting news for you. So sit back,
This really
relax,
is an odd
and
time
get
for a
ready
FeH
for the
channel.
latest information on the Fire Emblem Heroes game. It's time for FeH Channel. Let's get started? FeH! Dragons are rampaging! Wait, could this be ancient times? FeH, this is scary! FeH!
Oh, hello. That's like
FeH,
FeH, isn't it? Isn't that FeH?
Oh, wow! New heroes from the Fire Emblem Mystery of the Emblem game are here. And they look like they're from another time.
Okay.
A long, long time ago. I'll get straight to introducing them.
Dragons and humans must shape this world together.
Aww. The dragon who stepped in to save me a moment ago was Naga.
Okay.
After she realized
looks
that
pretty,
the
man.
Age of Dragons was ending, she became the last ruler of the Divine Dragons. I hear she hopes for a future where humans and dragons walk together in peace. Especially for the sake of her daughter, Tiki.
Whoa. Hang on.
Especially for the...
Okay, she's got a... Okay, good. She's got a trace skill, it looks like. So she won't be in armor.
the sake of her daughter, Tiki.
What more could I be doing for the humans of this world?
It's Goto! One day he'll be called the White Sage. But this is well
Do not
before
like
that
the
time.
old art.
He's lost his ability to transform into a dragon. But that didn't take away his power over magic. I hear he's researching magic for the sake of humanity and the whole world.
Okay.
I will not sit by while annihilation draws near, even if it means I
That
must
Medius?
defy my kind.
Medius! Can you believe he's the only Earth dragon to give up his dragon form? His feelings toward humans
That's
are
actually
a
a
bit
pretty cool form, right?
complicated. But seeing him this way, young and unfettered, I sense a bit of calm.
The world can do whatever it likes. It's not my problem.
Zane!
Huh.
Like Goto, he took human form and uses his magic to fight. That dragon stone he has... FeH, that's only a decoration. He may be young, but he's keeping an eagle eye on the relationship between humans and dragons.
Alright.
When I grow up, I want to be,
Baby Tiki?
Oh, it's Tiki! She's so young and cute, but her power
They
is already
heard that
massive.
we,
Oh, and look,
they heard that we want
her
adult
wings look
Tiki,
just
so
like Naga's.
instead they decided to
Their
go even
mother-daughter bond
younger.
is unmistakable. So, that's Attuned hero Tiki, Naga, Goto, and Medius. They'll appear in the New Heroes and Attuned Tiki summoning event.
Well,
And
there's another
Zane will
good
join your barracks
skip.
if you clear his grand hero battle. Flap, 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 flap. FeH. The castle sure feels festive.
Fire
The decorations
35th
are
anniversary of what?
fantastic. 35! That's right. Fire Emblem will celebrate its 35th anniversary on April 20th. Can you believe
really
it's been
been
35
35
years
years?
since the Fire
Damn.
Emblem Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light game was released? Soak up that history. I'm so happy we can overcome the limitations of time to see Tiki
Naga
and the
looks
others
the
in a
most
way we
interesting.
never have before.
I don't want baby
And speaking of
Tiki,
overcoming
man.
time, there's a new website where you can see these new heroes interacting with others in Asker. It's called Paired with the Past,
Select
and it's live now.
Like, I think that's where the
On this
biggest
site,
disconnect
you can
from
play a matching
Japan
game,
is. Japan
pairing
likes
the heroes'
small
current looks
Tiki,
with how they appeared way back when. You
and
can find
the
a link
West
to it in the description of
just
this video.
doesn't care
Go
about
on,
it at all.
give it your best shot. Next up, Fire Emblem 35th Anniversary Celebratory Events. These
Okay.
events will be held to celebrate the 35th
Ah,
anniversary.
it's nice that we're getting
Ready for
another
the
anniversary out
bird's
of
eye
nowhere.
view? I thought so. First, it's celebratory login bonuses. Log in during the active period
10
for the
summon
opportunity
tickets.
to receive the items you
Eee.
see here. These tickets can be used in a guaranteed 4-star special rate summoning event
Don't care.
and a
It's
guaranteed
worthless.
4-star special hero special rate
Oh.
summoning event.
Double worthless. 16
Next,
tickets of
It's
worthlessness.
celebratory reward maps. Map
Fire
themes
Emblem
starting
Heroes,
with
the
Fire Emblem
worst at
Mystery of the
giving you
Emblem
stuff
and ending with
that
the
is
Fire Emblem
worthless.
Engage game will appear for 13 days in a row. I don't know about you, but I feel like taking flight on an adventure now. You can get orbs when you clear all
Okay.
the maps on normal difficulty. And guaranteed 4-star special hero special rate summoning event tickets when you
That's
clear
why they're
them on
giving out
hard.
so many of them.
You can make
Was that,
5-star
like,
special
29
heroes
now?
who have appeared in the game up until version 6.1 your allies. Next up is daily summoning event revivals. These will be different each day during the event period.
Now this could be good.
And it looks like there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 107, 108. Ha! Wow! 108 revivals. During each of the revivals, you will be able to
They're-
summon once for free. Plus,
They're
all
all
new summoners will be
garbage.
able to choose a focus hero to add to your barracks after you summon 40 times during each of these summoning events.
Wait.
Asker is going to be a busy place.
Yeah, they're all
along,
like
We have
very
a
old.
celebratory guaranteed legendary hero summon. This event will feature courageous legendary heroes who played leading roles in their respective games, one of whom you'll be able to summon without using any orbs. Guaranteed! Faye! My heart flutters with hope.
Oh, garbage.
They're so shiny, I can't keep my eyes open. On to the Rising Heroes Summon events. Heroes from across the Fire Emblem series have flocked in force. A total of 36 will appear in their forms that received the most votes in the A Hero Rises 2025 event.
Okay.
These heroes will be able to join your barracks in 3 summoning events.
Okay.
But you'll have to wait a smidgen longer to find out who will be featured in each event.
Okay.
The appearance rate for 5-star find out
This is so far the.
will
I'll
be featured
get
in
to this
each
bit.
event.
This is the best part so
The
far.
appearance rate for 5-star focus heroes in the Rising Heroes Summon events will be set to 8%. I wonder who I'll get to join me from each event. If you log in during the event period, you can get tickets to use on the Rising Heroes Summon
Okay.
events. I'll need to remember to claim them.
17,
Ooh.
20.
Next, we have additions to Aether Raids, structures, and accessories.
Both.
These
useless.
Aether Raid structures have been created to celebrate the 35th anniversary. Ooh, I want them all! Also, accessories will be added to the accessory shop in the Aether Keep. More 8-bit heroes are coming! Aw, they're cute, aren't they? And finally, there's a celebratory castle design. It's made just for the 35th anniversary. I think I'll swoop in there and change mine now. Boop. Faye,
Okay.
this
that's kinda
pixel
funny.
art is making me feel nostalgic. Now that I've changed my surroundings, I think I'll change my look, too. Ta-da! Now I'll match the background. Well, that's all the information I have for you on the celebratory events. I'm elated to celebrate the 35th anniversary with you all. FeH, back to my fluffy self. After all, I do feel more comfortable this way. Next up, FeH! It looks like a level 40 brigand boss is picking a fight with Reese! Reese!
Goodbye, Reese.
Are you okay? FeH! He's grown stronger all of a sudden! Watch out! FeH! Did you see him strike back? He sent that ruffian packing! Reese, where?
Thug Reese.
Let's follow him! Whoa! It's Attuned! He's done it again! A single strike
This
seals
music
his
is
victory.
hilarious with Reese.
Wait! Now that's just reckless, Reese! Wow. Reese, mind if I ask, how did you get so strong? Oh.
Oh.
Yes. A new event? Get a load of this! In a new event called Your Time to Shine, you can stack positive status effects on your favorite heroes so they can strike powerful foes to the ground. Let's see this in action, shall we? First, make a team of heroes you like. Oh, there's a version bonus?
Okay.
FeH! It looks like the heroes who are eligible for the version bonus get positive status effects from the start. All right, I'm ready. Ooh, those status effects I mentioned earlier, they're effective throughout the battle. Ah! Ah!
Okay, this looks like it's gonna be
I
super
did it!
easy.
I won! FeH! When you clear a stage, you can apply even more positive status effects.
Okay.
Choose the best combos of hero and effect, and voila!
It's gonna be pretty
I'll go
obvious that
with
the best thing to
these.
do is just gonna
Oh
be to
no!
stack up.
It looks like it's not just the heroes who get stronger. The further you progress, the stronger the foes get too.
Okay, we'll see how
apply
good it is.
bonus after bonus, and take on the challenge of facing off against high-level foes. Ah! And not
Yeah,
only
it's a
can you
little bit
get
different.
rewards for clearing stages,
Interesting.
but by completing once-a-day quests as well. The Your Time to Shine event starts at 12 a.m. Pacific time on May 11th. Calling all my favorite heroes.
Damn, it's so far out in the future.
Flap, 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 flap. FeH, I can't wait for all these events. Now then, give it up one more time for Fire Emblem's
One.
35th anniversary. Thank you to all you summoners for keeping a watchful eye over us all these years. I hope you continue with us on our journey, from an egg to a chick to a bird in flight. All right, that's it for me. Toodaloo!
All right. This is quite possibly the worst FeH channel I think I've ever seen. In fact, let me double check real quick. Let me make sure they didn't. Okay, they did release the new heroes. So let's go over that, and then we'll go over. Well, no. Let's go over what we've seen here. I'll be real quick about this because we're gonna go through, the actual heroes. But I love this. I'm just not too fan of an Omni tank. So I really do love the new Naga art. I could care less. I do not like the old art style at all. I hate it. So this, I could care less. Do not care. I do think this Medeus looks awesome. I never played Mystery Emblem. I got up to there, and then I got burnt out from playing too many Fire Emblems in a row. I'd love to get back to it and do this. So I don't know much about Medeus. So I can't say much there. Zane, and then the baby Tiki infuriates me, and I'm sure it's going to infuriate a lot of other people because we keep wanting the older Tiki, and they keep giving us younger and younger. This is really cute, though, the plushie up at the top, but I mean, it does go with the kid banners that are going on that we had, you know, this month, but yeah, don't really care. And looks like I mean, we'll find out when I go through the skills, but looks like I was right about April heroes generally not being that great. Now, as for the 35th anniversary bonuses, it's garbage. I'm so sick of Fire Emblem giving out, you know, rewards, and they're like, oh, we're giving so many of these, but they're crap rewards. It's like if you know, you were playing Genshin Impact or Honkai Star Rail, and they're like, wow, look at all these wishes we're gonna give you, and they're all like the standard banner wishes, like that's it. It's like, okay, great, but all these units and weapons are kind of useless in the game now. That's essentially what it is. And it's kind of a bummer. You know, you look here, and this is old time heroes, and then this is 10 tickets for 4-star special heroes. It's just the best part about any of this are the 70 trait fruits, the 13 orbs, and all of these daily summoning events. They're all old heroes that are gonna be worthless. The only thing I can say is maybe I'll finally get my Lara, but I doubt it. Even the legendary heroes they're bringing back, they're all old legendary heroes that aren't very strong. The only strong ones out of all of this are going to be these two. Simply because of their swapping and whatnot ability. And that's pretty much it. I mean, most of these heroes are so old that these are the heroes they're putting into Forma Souls so that you can get souped up skills on them because they're so old and so just not good anymore. The best part about the entire event was this right here. They're giving us, what, 36 heroes. Looks like there'll be 12 heroes on each one. And we'll be able to, you know, summon for these. That's the best part out of all of this, by far. And we'll get 5 summon tickets each. So, if you want to go after, you know, for me, there's a lot that I would love to go after. Like Sita, this Sita. You know, some of these are duds, but you know they're going after the units that were like the lords and ladies of games that were the highest rankers in the Choose Your Legends. So, I mean, that's pretty good. Nothing wrong with that. I love how even for the main characters, they went for 1 male and 1 female of each too. They didn't just go for like the best one between the both of them. So that's actually pretty cool. So we have like duo Alir, and then swimsuit Alir, stuff like that. So that's actually pretty cool. But yeah. I think that's pretty good, man. And there's some good ones in here. Of course, there's Lynn. There's pretty much every emblem hero. Yes. will be in this. Some of the strongest nukes will be in here. Some of the best attuned and rearmed heroes. You have Micaiah here, Erica here, Sita. Is Tamara here? No, looks like they didn't go with any of the royals from, which is fine. They went with only main heroes. But yeah, there's some good ones in here. You can see Hector in here. So this is definitely the best part of the entire thing. Otherwise, I think the rest of the entire thing is a joke. It just is. It's really kind of lame. This event looks really cool, so I am excited about that. But other than that, it's just, I don't know. I'm not too impressed, and this still doesn't come out until mid-May. So let's stop talking about that. Go ahead and take a look at the new hero video here. Can we please get better quality?
For dragons to
Okay,
survive,
this looked like a
they must abandon their
okay,
draconic
good.
forms and live as humans do. And now,
is she going to be an offensive? Let's take a look here. So we have Ancient Majesty, accelerates special trigger, effective against dragon foes. If foes range equals 2, calculates damage using the lower of the foe's defense or res. At start of the phase or enemy phase, if the unit's HP is greater than 25%, inflicts attack res -7, frozen, and guard on the closest foes and foes within 2 spaces of those foes through their next actions. At the start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants bonus to unit's attack speed defense res equal to number of allies within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit times 3 plus 5 max 14. I feel like every unit's getting that now. It's kind of like the old days when everyone got like plus 5 to all stats. Well, now everyone's getting, you're getting plus 14 to all stats depending on the allies you have in your area. It'll deal damage equal to 15% of foes' attack and reduce damage of foes non-special, reduce damage by X% skills by 50%. Okay. It's pretty basic. It's actually a pretty simple and basic main weapon. It's not attuned or rearmed hero. So Dragon Sword, attack res, scowl. I noticed she did have a PRF, so that's good. We have AR Near Trace 4, which enables Canto Rem +1, minimum 2. Inflicts attack res -4 on foe during combat, and unit deals +7 damage, including when dealing damage with a special trigger before combat. I think we've gotten a Trace 4. It's just been a while since we got the last one, so that's good. And then we have Divine Godfang. Allies within 2 spaces of unit can move to any space within 2 spaces of unit. That's awesome. Getting that big AoE. That big AoE warping effect. At start of player phase or enemy phase, if a unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants effective against dragons. Neutralizes effective against dragons, bonuses, and empathy to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. Nice. If unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, grants Spectrum 5 unit. There it is. Unit deals +7 damage, reduces damage from foes' attacks by 7, so flat damage reduction, and grants special cooldown charge +1 to unit per attack during combat. Okay. Not bad. I think the warping is kind of cool, especially if you have like a trace hero. And then you're able to use this as an Omni tank, because this is an Omni tank. Make no mistake. I don't know if they showed it in the earlier trailer. Yeah, there it is. She's got some. She's bulky as hell. 45 and 45 for her defensive stats. So that actually looks pretty cool. And she's doing it against Erica. Like I've always kind of pointed this out in a lot of the videos. When you see them doing their stuff against weaker heroes, you're just like, okay, maybe that's not as strong as I thought it would be. Okay, what do we have next?
My name is Goto.
I came into this world a divine dragon. Now I have turned my attention to the study of magic.
Don't care, man. Let's see if you can impress me, though. Okay, so he has Fundament as his weapon. His accelerated special trigger at start of player phase or enemy phase. If unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants attack res plus 6, reduces damage from area effect specials by 80%, and neutralizes foes' bonuses during combat to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, inflicts penalty on foes' attack res equal to 20% of unit's res at the start of combat, plus 6. Deals damage equal to 20% of unit's res, reduces damage from foes' attacks by 20% of unit's res, and unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack during combat, and restores 7 HP to unit after combat. A lot of ands in there, it's not supposed to be. Small typo, but I'm sure they'll fix it. I could be wrong with this. Sounds a lot like his mythic version. Let's see. Gift of Guidance grants attack defense res plus 10 at the start of turn. If unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants special cooldown count minus 2 to unit, and grants special cooldown count minus 1 to allies within 2 spaces of unit. And also, if those allies are magic or staff allies, grants an additional special cooldown count minus 1 to those allies. Wow. Okay. So he gives special cooldown count minus 2 to all magical allies. Okay. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, neutralizes penalties on unit, inflicts special cooldown charge minus 1 on foe per attack, and reduces the percentage of foes non-special, reduces damage by X% skills by 50% during combat. Okay. He's a magical tank. Big time. AoE specials won't do much to him. He's going to be able to tank quite a lot. We have Attack Res Havoc. I don't know if we've gotten one of these yet. At start of player phase or enemy phase, inflicts attack res minus 7, sabotage, and schism on foes with res less than unit's res, and that are within 2 spaces of another foe through their next actions. Ooh, a double condition. I wonder if that's a typo error. It just doesn't... I've never seen them do a double condition like that. So they have to have res less than the unit's res, and they have to be 2 spaces within another foe. Yeah, I wonder if that's a typo. I mean, I could be wrong. That seems like it could be a typo. And usually it's like a or. But if it's not, you know, we'll see what happens. But some pretty debilitating debuffs, especially at the beginning of something like Aether Rays. After start of turn, skills trigger on unit's player phase. If the number of foes with sabotage effect active on map is greater than or equal to 2, grants Canto 1 to the unit for 1 turn. Inflicts attack res minus 4 on foes and deals damage equal to 20% of unit's res during combat. A lot of conditions on that one. I don't know if I like it. We'll see how strong it'll end up being. But right now, I'm not a personal favorite. It's not something I'm too fond of. This is a tanky unit right here.
Bear witness.
Like, that's a strong unit, so that's impressive. Did we get stats on him? No, they were very careful at hiding his stats, so.
I am merely borrowing the human form. I have no affinity for them.
So do we have 4 This looked like it could be a demote when I looked at it, when I saw it. It is a demote. He's just got his own... He's got his own, He's got his own PRF. It's a freaking cool demote, though. For his weapon, he's got Ancient Betrayal. Grants attack +3. If foe's range equals 2, calculates damage equal to the lower of foe's defense or res. At start of player phase or enemy phase, if unit's HP is greater than 25%, grants attack res +6 on guard and neutralizes foe's bonuses during combat to unit and allies within 2 spaces for 1 turn. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, inflicts penalty on foes attack, defense, and res equal to 20% of unit's res at start of combat +5. Unit deals +X damage and reduces damage from foes' attacks by X%. And also, a foe's attack can trigger foe's special, and unit's res is greater than or equal to foe's res +5. Inflicts special cooldown count +1 on foe before foe's first attack during combat. Okay. Dude, that's a really solid... it's a really solid, like, main weapon. I feel like if you have the skills to add to him, it is so worth it to go in and grab just a copy of the Deus. Plus, his Earth Dragon form looks awesome.
Run while you can.
This one pisses me off. It just really pisses me off. I almost, like, I want to encourage everyone not to spend anything on this banner. Just because, like, I want the message to get through to them that we don't want this crap. But they'll probably keep doing it. Alright. I mean, it could just be me, but I'm pretty sure that a majority of the community has shown that they want more adult Tikis and not the younger Tikis. Alright, Ancient Voice, accelerate special trigger. Effective against dragon foes. If foes are range equal to 2, calculates damage using the lower of the foe's defense or res. At start of turn, if unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants speed, defense +6, bulwark, and neutralizes penalties on unit during combat to unit and allies within 2 spaces for 1 turn. Gives bulwark to every unit. Okay, that's actually pretty damn awesome. If unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, I kind of wish that were on Naga. If unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, calculates damage using 100% of unit's defense instead of the value of the unit's attack when special triggers. Ooh, man. That's an interesting one. I don't know if we've had that before. That's pretty cool. If unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, grants bonus to units attack speed defense res equal to number of allies within 3 spaces of unit times 3 plus 5 max 14. Deals damage equal to 20% of unit's defense and reduces damage for foes first attack by 20% of units for defense during combat. And also, if that's unit's defense is greater than foe's defense +5, disable units and foes skills that change attack priority during combat. Ooh, that's kind of huge. Damn. And I think this is supposed to also be another Omni tank. Do they show her? I don't think they show her. No, they don't. Okay, she has Dragon Flame, which I'm guessing is going to be inheritable by any dragons. Boosts damage by 80% of units' defense and restores 30% of units' maximum HP when special triggers. Whew. That feels like a souped up... It's like souped up Aether. If both of the following conditions are met, reduces damage from foe's next attack by 40% during combat. Unit or foe's special is ready. Or unit or foe's special is triggered before or during this combat. And then foe initiates combat or unit's defense is greater than foe's defense -10. It's pretty good, man. D bonus doubler. If she has a PRF, okay, she has a PRF. If she didn't have one, that Dragon Flame could have been restricted to only her, but I think because she has a PRF, that Dragon Flame will be inheritable by any dragons. D bonus doubler, edged scales, and then we have a love for all. For allies within 3 spaces of a unit, grants attack speed, defense, res +5, and grants special cooldown count -1 before foes' first attack during combat. If unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, reduces damage from area of effect specials by the number of allies within 3 spaces of unit times 40. Max 80. So she needs 2 allies. If unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, grants Spectrum 5 to unit, reduces damage from foes' first attack by X times 7, max 14, and grants special cooldown count -X to unit before foes' first attack during combat. And also, when unit special trigger, neutralizes foes, reduces damage by X% effects from foes' non-special skills. Shit. I think this has become like the #1 Omni tank in the game. Like, Naga became the #1 Omni tank of the game, and then she was beaten out by she was beaten out by Tiki just slightly later. Especially since Naga needs like distant counter, whereas this unit I don't think does. Well, I know this unit does. I guess the one that I'm not sure about is whether or not Naga needs or not. And then she's got Res Scowl Echo. If foe initiates combat or foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75% at the start of combat, grants Res +4 to unit during combat. And also, if foe's attack can trigger foe's special and unit's Res is greater than or equal to foe's Res +3, inflicts special cooldown count +1 on foe before foe's first attack during combat. Okay. It's a really good unit, man. I just hate that they put it on the baby Tiki. If this kit was swapped with Naga's kit, I'd be pulling an instant.
Stop that!
This unit's freaking strong, man. Like, this unit is freaking strong.
Stay alive, Bernie.
Just watch this here. Bernadetta. And she's giving AoE bulwark. That's busted, man. And then Medeus is part of the 4-star focus. I mean, let me look at this again. Does she have? Yeah, she doesn't have. She can't counterattack ranged units, so she has to like put distant counter for dragons in order for her to be more of an Omni tank. But she's a little bit different. Like, I don't think she's intended to be an Omni tank. I think she's intended to bridge that almost like she's intended to do the hit and run type of thing. Like, you go in, you attack, you retreat back, and then she has like a bulwark line to deal with some of the units that come and attack afterwards while your units are safely behind. Whereas the young Tiki is intended to be a full-on Omni tank. Damn, this unit's strong. Well, that's it. Damn, Damn, man, the FeH channel sucks. It's one of the worst FeH channels I've seen. I just get so frustrated with them adding in rewards that are meaningless. It's like fake rewards. None of those units are worthwhile. Maybe if there is a unit that you've been trying to get for a long time, you have a shot at getting that banner up so you can pull on it a lot, but I'm sorry, but overall the FeH channel is pretty much garbage. The new heroes, this Tiki is stupidly strong. The other units are it's basically tank heroes in a way. All 4 units are tank heroes in a way. Whether it's full-on Omni tank or magical tank with Goto, or hit and run tank with Naga. And then I don't know how I would describe Medeus, but I think you should definitely go for a copy of him because he's got good bones for you to build off of and build whatever you want off of him. Did we get his stats at all? I don't think so. And also, this is some killer art for a 3-star, man. A 4-star, I mean. That's some pretty awesome art for a 4-star, so I gotta give him props for that. So that's pretty much it. Not really much in the FeH channel. The new units look interesting and fun. For a lot of people out there, if you're really into Omni tanks, this is a tanking banner that isn't reliant on armors, which I always like. I hate tanking armor banners. I really haven't touched the kid banner that came out. It's just not my thing. So yeah, I've been saving up. I may just put a few into this just so I can I would like to get Medeus and maybe Naga. I don't know, we'll see. But otherwise, don't forget that coming up we have both the Fallen Heroes, which will be in about 15 days or less. And then after that, or no, we'll have Bridal Heroes. Yeah, we should have Bridal here. Actually, I don't know. I don't know which way they usually do it in May. Usually, it's always usually new heroes are in the middle of the month and the special heroes are at the beginning of the month. But things can get a little janky around May. A lot of times they do the new heroes, the Fallen Heroes at the beginning of the month. So we'll see what happens. How long is this lasting? This will give us an idea of... It's lasting until... Usually they tell us how long it's lasting. I guess not. Okay. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know how long it's lasting. But usually it's yeah, I say usually, but it could change. So just remember that Fallen Heroes and Bridal Heroes are coming in May, and they are generally always, there's one unit or two in those banners that is extremely like meta defining. So be aware of that. And then we also have, of course, swimsuits coming up. Hopefully this year we get Bikini Regan and Sharena together. That's what I want. See if we get it. Probably not, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Good luck to all of you guys out there if you're pulling, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Neptorka out. See you guys.